Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and thank you for joining me today on my journey to find balance in my life, body, mind and soul. So many of you have been amazing cheerleaders so far and I really do appreciate you. And I'm also so happy that some of you have embarked on this journey with me. Now, if you've only clicked on here for the very first time, what I'm endeavouring to do this year is to try to find that balance that I feel was missing in my life. Sometimes I feel a little bit flat and I'm not sure why. I am so grateful for my life and it's not about that. It's about finding balance and doing things that I feel are missing, including reading. We've touched on that along the way, and stretching. So we're focusing on different things that will enrich us both, like through our body, mind and soul, connect it all together and bring that balance that I think we all crave. I don't think it's unique to me. So last week we started a gratitude jar. Now here's my gratitude jar here. Some of you are crocheting the lid for it because predominantly we are a crochet, yarny community here. But it was just so easy to fill this jar, guys. And for that, I'm grateful as well. I had actually cut out some little pieces of paper here. In actual fact, it's card. And that made it even easier to be able to just say, hey, I've got my marker ready and my paper. Let me just jot something down for today. Most of these have been one words, but some I do have a little bit of a blurb in there. So I wonder how your jar is traveling, or your container or canister, or even if it's a drawer that you're popping in some notes. I wonder if it's filling and growing. But it has certainly been a joy to do this, and I will definitely be continuing. Hopefully by the end of the year this will be full, and hopefully I won't have to dip into it too many times. But if there is a moment that I need to, I know that it's there to remind me I have so much to be grateful for. So that was an amazing part of this journey, and I will definitely be continuing with that. Now, today I thought that I would incorporate walking back into my routine. Now, a lot of you already do that and you've shared that in the comments, and I think that that was a great reminder of how wonderful walking is. And I thought, well, why did I stop? For a very, very long time, I had incorporated walking into my routine, my weekly and daily routines. The best way that I had found to do it was in my lunch break. I would just put on my sneakers, or sport shoes as I call them. I have a pair under my desk at work ready for any time that I can or feel like going walking. And for a very long time I actually had what I was calling a contract with myself. In actual fact, it was a walking contract, which purely meant that every day I would strive to actually walk for a minimum of 30 minutes. And that worked very, very well. But over the time, I don't know what it is that stopped me, and I have used many, many excuses, including, or predominantly, the weather. So when it gets too hot, I can't walk. I'm not someone that can sit in the sun for too long. When it gets rainy and wet, it's okay to use an umbrella, because for a while I was actually that determined to get, that contract fulfilled, that I would be out there. But if it's windy and wet, there's another excuse, because your umbrella can fly away. And only recently, so last year, I think it was around September, October, August, I discovered that on YouTube there are walking videos. I just thought that that was amazing. And there's not just one, there's thousands of them, guys, for any length of time that you needed. And I actually started walking every night before I had my shower, and I would walk for a minimum of 10 minutes because I thought, I'm so unfit, I need to get started at a very base level. And then I thought, why did I stop? And the reason was that I couldn't move in here anymore, because I used to do it up here where it's nice and peaceful, because we know that walking is a form of meditation as well. That's how I feel, especially when you do it in the early hours of the morning or in the evening when there's less hustle and bustle out there, less people. It's just really, really soothing to the mind. And that's something else that I miss and crave from walking. So you do actually get an all-round fitness from it, body, mind and soul, I believe, not just body from walking. So then I thought, well, there was another excuse that I used, this whole business of not being able to see the floor. It's not like I didn't have other rooms in the whole house to do it. but I really like the idea of being able to walk at home. So this is what I endeavor to do this week. And I have got something that I want to share with you because I've been wanting to have a different word for the word task. So I'm not going to set a task for myself this week. As our friend Natalie said, she said a little phrase or words to use is daily rituals. So thank you, Natalie, for suggesting that for me. I'm definitely going to incorporate those words. So part of my daily rituals for this week coming, I'm going to incorporate walking. Now, the great thing about this endeavor now for us guys, you can do it inside, outside, rain, hail, or shine. There is no excuse this time. And if you miss a day, that's fine. I'm going to give myself, that opportunity to try to get back into the rhythm of it. But I am going to have another walking contract with myself, because ideally I would like to build up my fitness. And that's what walking is all about as well, because I do have a sitting job, as I've mentioned to you before. That doesn't help. Yes, I do get up a few times a day, but generally I'm sitting at my desk, and that's for a good 5-6 hours a day. I come home, I do, have a few chores I need to do, including tidying up, like we all do, washing, cooking, whatever it may be. But that's not huffy puffy work. You don't build up a sweat, you don't build up your cardio, that we need to. And then back again, I'm sitting, crocheting in bed, watching movies or YouTube. So definitely going to start off with 10 minutes, because that is very doable. And I think for me, the best thing right now would be to actually use YouTube and the walking videos available. Oh my gosh, there are so many, guys. If you haven't actually watched them, you'd be amazed. They pick you up so quickly, and I like the idea of walking with others as well. It makes the time go very, very quickly. I do like going on my own as well, and that's why I do like to come up here in my happy place and do what I need to do. So I'm going to start off with 10 minutes. So this is my little plan for the week. I'll start off day one, being tonight, with 10 minutes, and I'll probably do that for 2 days, and then I'll build it up to 15 minutes. There are even 12-minute videos, I'm pretty sure, but I might jump up by 5 minutes. Do that for 2 days. So we're already 4 days, we're at 15 minutes. Then I'll do 20 minutes for the next 2 days, and then by the 7th day I might even build up to 30 minutes, which I think would be ideal. I used to do that in my lunch hour, my lunch break. My lunch hour is not an hour, it's a half an hour, so I could do the block, I remember. So if I could get to half an hour by the end of the week, that would be amazing. Now, if I only get to 20 minutes or 15 minutes, that would still be amazing, because I've done more than what I would have done this week and previous weeks. So that is going to be my daily ritual for the week. I invite you to join me. I know a lot of you are already walking, so well done to you. That was my inspiration. Reading all your comments reminded me of how important walking is for so many reasons, as we've already touched. So I hope you're all keeping well. Please let us know down in the comments, how long you walk for if you're already a walker. And if you're not and you're going to join me this week, how many minutes do you think you'll be starting off with? Because I always love to know, what you're up to. That's a great guide and inspiration for me as well. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all keeping well. And until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.